Back for Broberg. He'll head man it for Pavel Buchnevich. A chance here for Broberg, a spinorama. Buchnevich at the net, saved by Nedeljkovic. 3 of their last 4. First time they've had a stretch like that since early in the year. The first 4 games of the season, they got off to a similar start. And since then, it's been win 1, lose 1, and so on. Logan Mailloux, number 23 for the Blues. Here's a chance for Orlov, and Bennington out to challenge, made the save. Here's Fowler. He'll work his way to the Sharks line. Sends it in deep. Desharnais there for San Jose. And then a collision between Goodrow and one of the Blues. Snuggerud shoots through a screen and scores. Jimmy Snuggerud beating Nedeljkovic for the first goal of the game. And it's 1-0 St. Louis.
Barclay Goodrow had a little bit of something to say to Chris Schneider. Along the boards, watch as the play comes along the boards. It grabs him by the helmet, and that keeps the puck in the zone. And then just a turn and fire shot. That's a hard one for a goaltender to pick up right there. That's what Barclay Goodrow had something to say, and the Sharks couldn't get the puck out. And this turnaround through the legs of Desharnais, who partially deflects it, and it goes 5-hole.
His first of what no doubt will be a number of body checks on the night. That's his calling card, and get used to it, Sharks fans. You're going to love Kiefer Sherwood for the next 5 years.
Because of that, they get the puck back, and they get a shot on net with a man in front. Another hit along the boards.
Blues now on the breakout, but Berggren bottled it. Here's Kurashev, dropped it back. He made a great play on Sherwood's game winner the other night. That time the pass didn't work and he gave up a shooting opportunity. Kurashev this time does shoot it. Entertaining as Klingberg's shot is knocked down by Binnington. Klingberg again launching. Binnington gives up the rebound. Misa couldn't get his stick through to collect it. Sharks get it back again as Klingberg gets it to the net. Deflected off Misa, and Misa hits the post behind Binnington.
Really good job by the Sharks. Get pucks at the net and then recover them. There's the post shot. Michael Misa again right in front of the net. Look where he is. Look how he slides off of his check. He's getting Cam Fowler and he were...
As Toffoli gets it back for Michael Misa. Up top, Klingberg with a quick shot, and again a rebound. This time the Blues control it and come away to center ice. Sharks trying to set up shop in the offensive zone again. Here's the pass for Thomas, got away from him. A shot, and Binnington stopped Kurashev. He's now 59 years old.
Stop it.
Here's a chance, and a poke check by Binnington. Gets it away from Sacco's stop shot.
He is struggling with that puck.
Now Thomas, and he'll get it away. Snuggerud a shot, and that hits something.
By Berggren, nice play. Here's the after the turnover, quick strike. If you turn the puck over against any team in the NHL,
Alex Wennberg, Gaudette trying to get it out front, cut off at the side by Binnington, and now turned over by Dickinson. That time.
And on the big games, he is usually the guy that comes out on top.
A money goalie.
Yeah.
Kind of in the vein of Jonathan Quick for LA. Chance here for the Blues, and a great save by...
A hellacious giveaway by John Klingberg. 1 pass, 2 pass, 1 save, 2 save, and covered up. It's just, again, poor puck play. That's just incredible goaltending. Look at the athleticism. Watch him go into the full splits. This is a save that's made in the gym and on the ice. Are a team that plays close to the vest against the opposition. And the Sharks have got to get used to that, and they got to get back up to speed. And they get on you quick, and also they take it from one side to the other. And they get one guy goes, they all go.
Shot there by Goodrow, and it had a chance, but Binnington, terrific young defenseman Matthew Schaefer tomorrow night. He is going to win Rookie of the Year. Here's a steal for Celebrini, and Binnington robs him with the glove save.
During the games.
Jordan Kyrou able to work it up to center ice. Buchnevich with a shot, and Nedeljkovic out. Kurashev again back for Wennberg. McMadoon shoots, and it's saved by Binnington. Might have caught him in the mask. Tucker quickly ahead to Thomas. Now Snuggerud trailing to the net, and saved by Nedeljkovic with his glove. A shot by Dickinson hit a skate. Now cleared down by Mailloux, and this will be handled by Nedeljkovic, so no icing.
Good play.
Pressure on here by St. Louis, and a giveaway by Dickinson, and a shot by Finley, saved by Nedeljkovic. That peel away from Broberg, on to Klingberg again. Here's Dickinson. Klingberg turns, Dickinson in, off of Binnington's glove. Celebrini goes across, Klingberg, for Toffoli, the net was open, but he couldn't catch the pass. Celebrini, Toffoli, back to the inside for Macklin. Orlov keeps it alive at the point. Back to 5-on-5. The Sharks score! Macklin, Celebrini ties it at 1.
Pressure, 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 but also puck recovery. Love it. Macklin Celebrini is all over the ice, recovering the puck. They move it away from pressure, and then it's just Macklin taking over and beating Craig Binnington. Jordan Binnington with a fantastic shot. Watch where this puck goes. You couldn't place it any better than that for Macklin Celebrini. Uses Broberg maybe as a little bit of a decoy.
Here's Pius Suter out of the wing for Fowler. Shot from the point by Suter just wide. Kessel back to the front of the net. Rebound, and Nedeljkovic able to get across and make the stop.
St. Louis Blues came out hunting for that next goal. Fantastic job, but you said it, Randy. What a save by Alex Nedeljkovic. Look at the push. He actually pushes off the St. Louis Blues player's skate, who's in the crease.
He traded Mailloux to the St. Louis Blues for Zach Bolduc, who's worked out very well for Montreal. Man up ice, Holloway. Both of them former products of the Edmonton Oilers organization.
Stealthy move by Doug Armstrong to...
And they score! Thomas on the feed out of the corner from Snuggerud, who had the earlier goal. It's 2-1 St. Louis.
After the Sharks scored, St. Louis is taking the... Now they've just kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Pucks deep, get in on the forecheck. Again, another turnover. Well, that's good checking, actually. You're going to give the guys credit for that one. Great checking by the St. Louis Blues. Soft coverage in front of the net. That one's just, though, what a shot. Just a turn and fire.
Paul Dvorsky. Wenberg. Kurashev to Ferraro, saved by Binnington. Desharnais off the glass, a swing and a miss for Broberg at the blue line. Sharks have hold of it. Dickinson shot, saved by Binnington. Sharks change on the fly as Shakir comes to center ice. Through some bodies to Adam Gaudette, who pulls the trigger. Rebound chance for Mukhamadullin at the net. Sherwood again, behind the net, grab. Back to the corner for Sherwood. Dickinson again. Saved by Binnington. No rebound. Graf was waiting. Celebrini to the net. He had 2 targets. Wenberg and Smith. Macklin again. Smith in front. Back it comes to Wenberg. His shot blocked. And the Blues will clear down the ice as Orlov gives chase, but it's ruled no icing. Celebrini steering it in. Kessel back, drives it on the backhand, and Klingberg able to keep it into Wenberg. Smith, this will bounce to the side for Matthew Kessel. Will Smith again, Celebrini backhand, Binnington with the save. Taking the Sharks out of their game so far. Kurashev, back up top, Desharnais at the side of the net, Graf can't tap it home. But he's got it behind the net in front. Kurashev stopped by Binnington. And it's cleared out by the Blues as Graf will chase it down. Dickinson. And his shot off the glass behind the Blues net. Graf recovers. Now Kurashev. Sherwood scores! Kiefer Sherwood! It's tied at 2.
What happens when the Sharks get a forecheck? They get in, first man of the puck. Terrific job by Dickinson to follow up. Graf there as well, and a terrific pass. Graf, Kurashev, and Sherwood. Sherwood has been the fire for the Sharks tonight. He has been the guy bringing all the heat. He's been the guy with the intensity. Gets it, sets up, boom, in. But it's all because they got a forecheck going. And the forecheck works.
But Cam Fowler has it. Quickly ahead. And now Berggren for the Blues. The shot gloved down. Dvorsky with a wrister. Broberg with Thomas and Holloway. Philip Broberg. Watched by Wenberg. Drops it for Thomas. Thomas on his forehand. Back for Broberg. Shoots off the post. Rebound. And Thomas scores. The St. Louis Blues win it in overtime. Robert Thomas.
Looking at this as a kicked-in goal. And then it was Macklin Celebrini. So let's have a look. I think the Sharks are staying on the bench right now. The first shot's off the post. The second one is the man going to the net. The referee is saying, just hold on, guys. They're going to have an official look at this.
There was a motion by Thomas.
Robert Thomas. Watch Robert Thomas's feet. Now, will the situation room look at this as a kicking motion?
There definitely was
movement,
whether it was a turn of the skate or a kicking motion.